the first. Racing Proven Shelley only away. Fair goes back to second last, and World Cup Miss legs out from the inside. Frizzle Frazzle Viburnums with them, and look at Bella, Rubytron I should say, just goes lickety split to the lead. Run the rails now, Bella Enforcer, One Wild Thing out the back. Percentage Man and Proven Shelley's not in it. Rubytron kicking with World Cup Miss. Oh, maybe World Cup Miss a lip to Rubytron, could have gone the other way. Frizzle Frazzle and Bella Enforcer in photos, making up some Proven Shelley. One Wild Thing has been back towards the tail with the Percentage Man. Very close in the first. Very close. It looked as if out wider Rubytron was going to drive, and World Cup Miss, she might be a week late. Has she got the prize? Indeed she has. The 6. They come to the bend, and Rubytron travelled okay. Rails opened up, World Cup Miss, and she was only a week late to get part of the celebrations. She dips right on the line to score the 6. Will beat the 8. And then it's a Frizzle Frazzle, and in behind them Bella Enforcer. Favourite was disappointing. It was one of the last to leave the traps. Sort of staggered out of the boxes, then copped a check off the 3. The 1 and the 2 came together soon after the start, and the 4 was very slow. It was Rubytron that whipped around the outside to find the lead. But kicking up along the rails there was World Cup Miss. And she's kicked and has scored. And it's 17-4, Bevan. It could be a cracking first for Dividend posted. Race number 1 at Manukau.
I was just thinking that, Brian. Actually, that pull got up to just on $16,000. And with the $17 shot getting home in first position, 6, 8, 1 and 2. We'll stand by and wait for that first 4 because it should be very, very good. The next race on the program goes at 12 minutes to 4. This is a market for the next step, the Manawa 2, the Speight's Ale House Mobile Pace, and Hokanui Ben, the 2, has been strongly supported on the book. They opened at around about $2, now into $1.70. Every other horse has been stretching out in the market on the back of what was a dominant win on the first day here at the Manawa 2. Was wide, parked, led at the 1100 metre mark and just destroyed them by 7 lengths on that occasion. The money is all saying it will back up and do that again. There is some money around for Owa Harley, 540, 180, Davy Butcher, 480, option 507. That was at $3.50 early, right out to $4.80. Rangatiki Rosie is at $5.50 on the back of the win here, day 1 as well. $9 for Vici, and outside of that runner, you have to look to around about $21 for the 4 Watt the Owl. That race is set to go in 5 minutes. We'll take a short break here. Trackside Live, and on the back we'll join Mike O'Sullivan.
Livamol continues to be Australia's leading coat conditioner for more than 50 years. Livamol is a proven formula with ingredients selected for their...
We're set and we're ready. And we're off. Agent Victor hits him just out to a little bit more speed. Agent Victor has the rails though, and he booms on through. Little Bitty Girl tracks into it nicely. Then we've got Scarpa and Flying Reaper, Moon Warrawa, and the last one is Stabilize. Agent Victor and Just Delta, they go stride for stride. Just Delta, Agent Victor finds a little bit more. He'll score. Agent Victor, Just Delta, then Flying Reaper. Stabilize in a photo with Moon Warrawa, then Little Bitty Girl and Scarpa back towards the tail. Was due, and he is in at number 1, Agent Victor. He had to put in a decent scrap though, because Just Delta and him went stride for the whole 318 metres. Just Delta a little bit more speed. Agent Victor had the rails. He kicked on through. But Just Delta wanted to get another go on and a challenge. Bit of trouble in behind them as a Flying Reaper got a run through. Then we went back to Moon Warrawa and it stabilised. It will be Moon Warrawa holding down 4th. Agent Victor kicking, and he finds enough to score the 1 to beat the 3 Just Delta. Then back in transit we had the 5 Flying Reaper and then the 8 Moon Warrawa. We said 1, 3, 5 and 8, and it's 1, 3, 5 and 8, 18 and 88. The winner's time, Crash Bang Smash Wallop, the 5, 7 and 8. Also getting a bit of a twist and a turn into the first bend. The 3 was out wide, the 2's come out here on top of the 4 as they arrive around this first bend. And there's a little bit more crash and bang here with the big bulky 8 trying to stride through a gap that's closed on him there. The 4's come out and copped the shoulder off. Ready. Racing, Beatrix Kiddo hits it okay along there with Winsome Delta and Play the Whistle, tries to drive to the lead and does. Beatrix Kiddo keeps him honest, there was trouble, run through for Winsome Delta out wide, Flying Flynn runs on, then Thrilling Grizz, Go to Crow, out the back, Dossie and Play the Whistle got the shuffle, Beatrix Kiddo the prize, Winsome Delta was second, Flying Flynn third for your Hunty. Then we had a Thrilling Grizz and behind them Dossie, Go to Crow, Corporal Jones, and to Play the Whistle looks a little uncomfortable in her galloping action after crashing across the top. Well, she got a check and went backwards through them at a rate of knots. It did Play the Whistle, and she had the head in front, but Beatrix Kiddo said, "You kidding me, trying to come past what's this?" The 2, the 3 and the 4 let out. The 4 popped the head in front here, and 2 said, "Cop some of this." Drove along the inside with the shoulder, and as she went backwards, it did Play the Whistle. And I think she may have done herself a slight injury there on the swing though. And a Beatrix Kiddo had dashed to the lead from one of the roughies. Number 3, Winsome Delta. And then we go back to the 7, Flying Flynn. And Thrilling Grizz, one of the roughies as well. He has been 4th. 2, 3, 7 and 6. Beatrix Kiddo by Prince Toshak from Thrilling Kim. And a BDF Craig training for Barbara Craig and the Matamata Jokers Syndicate. You can see the 2, 3 and 4 in a line. 4 wants to lean down, and just as it leant down, the 2's put the shoulder in the way. And these back legs didn't look too comfortable there for Play the Whistle. A 2, 3, 7 and Racing, flying out, Thrilling Jaffa puts 2 lengths on Jetson Jules. He's in the right place from there. Thrilling Kite runs to third and up along the inside. Dunrobin, you got a rails run. Pride of South streaks around the outside of that. Then Thrilling Kite, 10, 4 out the back. Corborn, Steffi Lamados on the swing. Thrilling Jaffa and Jetson Jules puts in. Jetson Jules, Thrilling Jaffa, Pride of South and Dunrobin you. Then Thrilling Kite. And behind them, 10, 4 Lamados and Corborn, Steffi has been back at the tail. I think she's got up and grabbed him in the last hop. Jetson Jules, it was Thrilling Jaffa that had legged it to the lead. And she's eased out of the trailing position and put in where it counts on the post, I hope. Away they go, taking a flyer was a Thrilling Jaffa, run straight to the lead. Look at the lovely rails run for Dunrobin New, getting up along the inside of Pride of South. They come to the bend and in front Thrilling Jaffa, Jetson Jules, hooked out, flicked off heels, balanced up. And said, let's put in this one last hop on the line and grab the prize. 2 will beat the 1, then the 8 and the 7. 2, 1, 8 and 7. Jetson Jules by Bond from Winsome Gypsy. Gordon Wilson owned and trained. Let's have a look, a bit of action at the start. The 4, 5 and 6 all running out and Racing, Dallas Beauty astride slow today. Early speed, Matilda's best to the lead. Whipping around the outside, Captain Richie goes boldly. Rails now for Dallas Beauty. She tries to stride and gets another go on. With them 2 is Punk Portseal. Cut the rails and run home big. Corborn Bears out the back with Team Jacob. Up they come. Dallas Beauty. Punk Portseal grab her again. Punk Portseal, Dallas Beauty. Then Matilda's best and Corborn Bear Thrilling Petra. Back to Captain Richie. He copped a check when looking likely, and Team Jacob has been back towards the tail. Oh, we're unlucky, Irina. Unlucky with the 3. Look, she was slow, and just as she was bursting to them, there's been some trouble here. And she went backwards for a stride or 3, and that's been the race taking off her, because instead of bursting clear, she's only got clear now. And with that powerful finishing burst, Punk Portsea's roared up along the inside. We were worried about how she'd secure the run. Well, there was trouble at a crucial stage. She's driven and scored 7. Beats the 3, touch unlucky. And then we had the 1, Matilda's best, and the 4, Corborn Bear. 7, 3, 1 and 4. This head-on shot might tail a bit of a tail. 3 was slow. Then she was fearless, bursting between them here. Couldn't find the gap. Then it opened as the one moved off. And there it is. The one's gone backwards on its haunches. The three's copped some of that. And the three, when looking to improve, has copped the... As our favourite, as the bunny sets sail up towards the 318 metre start point, set and ready. Racing, Kawato was last to leave. Early speed from Dolly Scramble to the lead from out wide of that Punk Scooter. Winsome Achiever, and here's Kawato, gets the lovely rails run now and strides on through. With him is Gems. Out the back there, Winsome Achiever, Punk Scooter, the last one. Global Doe on the swing. Dolly Scramble, Kawato's pounding home. Too late. Dolly Scramble, Kawato, Gems, and then Winsome Achiever. Back we go to Punk Scooter, and a Global Doe has been back towards the tail. Got the rails split, but he couldn't capitalise Kawato, and it was Dolly Scramble. Legged out, and it legged home. Last out, Kawato. You don't win too many sprints doing that. I still thought he was a chance here, but he got held up for 1, 2, 3 strides. And while he was doing that, Dolly Scramble was scrambling away in front, and as she put the winning brake in them as they come to the bend, rails was there for Kawato. He tried hard, but it was all in vain. The 1 will win ahead of the 3, the 4, and the 8. Winsome Achiever has managed to get into the top 4. 1, 3, 4, and 8. Boxes open. Always a bit awkward as well, Kawato. And he flicked straight to the rails, but meanwhile Dolly Scramble had booted through. And Kawato took the rails gap there, and then a little bit of movement from out wide of him. Just held up on the shoulder of the 4, and he shunted it out of the way.